The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Van Buren County Warriors Volleyball starts now. Streaming on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the court with the voice of your Van Buren County Warriors, Shan Moquin.
Alrighty, we are back with you from the Central Lee Volleyball Invitational. Central Lee High School, Donaldson, Iowa, getting set for the Warriors' second match of the day. They're 1-0 on the day, defeating Keokuk 2-1. Next matchup for the Warriors, they're going to play the Durant Wildcats. The match that just completed on the court of Pool B. It was Burlington Greyhounds defeating the Keokuk Chiefs by a score of 2-0. The match happening on court Pool A, tied at 1 set apiece between the West Burlington and Central Lee. I believe that match is in the third set. West Burlington up by 6-3 right now. So we could talk about the Warriors matchup with Durant here a little bit. Durant, another 2A school. Head coach is Doug Darland. Last year they were 14-13, 1-5 in the conference in the River Valley South. Well, that's a tough volleyball conference. Lots of good teams in it last year and this year as well. Those conference standings in the River Valley South for Durant last year: Wilton was 32-8, 6-1. Mid Prairie 33-9. They're here today, 5-1. West Liberty 26-16. 5-2. Regina Catholic was 24-15, 4-2. Tipton was 9-21, 2-5. Durant was 14-13, 1-5, and West Branch 6-25, 0-7. Durant this year was their first match of the season when they lost to Burlington 2-0 here earlier today. You can check the River Valley South standings right now. I believe Mid Prairie 4-0, Tipton 3-1, Regina Catholic 2-0, Wilton's 1-0, Alburnett 0-4, Durant is 0-1, West Branch, West Liberty, no matches posted yet for those schools on varsity bound. Looks like they're going to give maybe each team a 5-minute or so warm-up here before they get started. Durant had to sit out a couple of matches. The Warriors just sat out one after their first win of the day. We got a couple ways you can join the broadcast with us today on this Saturday morning volleyball on your Labor Day weekend. We are on the air at your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites, 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. So if you're choosing to make our broadcast part of your Saturday morning, hey, big thanks for doing so. We couldn't do it without you. This season, Van Buren County Warrior Volleyball is brought to you by all of these fine sponsors. I'll go through them for you and tell you about their in-game sponsorship as well. The Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride county-wide. They have the pregame show, which we're in right now, the Warrior Volleyball pregame show. Dowd's Lumber and Home Center, the largest building material supplier in Dowd's. They'll have the first serve and coaches' interviews throughout the course of the season. The postgame show belongs to Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua, now to serve you with monument sales, Irish Ridge Cremation, CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. Starting lineups today brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. Set number 1, sponsored by First Iowa State Bank of Albia, Bloomfield, Cantrell, Eddyville, and Keosauqua. Member FDIC. Set number 2, sponsored by Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive for 24/7 emergency service, including nights, holidays, and weekends. Fast, friendly, and professional service at a Roto-Rooter, servicing Ottumwa and the surrounding area. Set number 3, brought to you by Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. Check out their great selection of Rangers and ATVs and drive one home today. Player of the match, it was Ashlyn Huff in the first match of the day for the Warriors, sponsored by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield and Keosauqua. Ask them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. All the blocks by the Warriors at the net. Crane Concrete Ready Mix delivers concrete to Ottumwa, Fairfield, Bloomfield, and the surrounding areas. Warrior Servers, all their aces, brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank, serving you for all your financial needs. Proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors. West Burlington up 10-7 in that third set of the match happening right next to our court. Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. They'll sponsor the set and match recaps. The Van Buren County Hospital, simply remarkable, sponsoring all the Warrior attacks at the net. You call them kills in volleyball. Wasco Hardware, check out their showroom floor downtown Keosauqua. They sponsor set number 5 throughout the course of the year. No set 5s here today. Once we get into conference play, though, those will be the best of 5 set matches. And Tugboat Transportation, a proud supporter of the Van Buren County Warriors, they'll sponsor set number 4 throughout the course of the season. We're in the pregame show right now, sponsored by the Van Buren County Community School District, the Warrior Volleyball pregame show. Warriors are sitting at 4-0 on the year. They went 3-0 at the Waco tournament, defeating Pekin, Centerville, and Waco. Got a win today over Keokuk in the first match of the day, getting set to play Durant here. Durant on the floor doing their warm-ups right now. Let's take a look at some leading players returning for the Durant Wildcats. Paige Happ led them in assists and digs from last season. Maisie Timmerman in blocks. Allison Toft in kills, digs, and aces. So that's a little bit of a setup here as we get set for the Warriors' second match of the day. Let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back for the start of this one. Warriors getting set to play Durant, second match of the day here at the Central Lee Invite, Donaldson, Iowa, Central Lee High School. Back with you in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back once again to Central Lee High School here in Donaldson, Iowa. Central Lee Volleyball Invite, getting ready for the Warriors' second match of the day. They're going to be facing the Durant Wildcats. West Burlington and Central Lee hooked up in a good one, 11-9 West Burlington. Now 11-10 West Burlington in a decisive third set. Let's get some starting lineups here. Brought to you by Smithburg Automotive, 2 locations in Fairfield to serve you. On the court for Van Buren County right now, up front. In the outside hitter position, Tegan Sickles. In the middle, Ashlyn Huff. Right side, Ada Troutman. Back left, Daphne Wells. Back middle, Marley Mertens. Lexi Wiley coming in for Daphne Wells. Urach, the setter on the court for Van Buren County. For Durant, here comes their libero. That's number 3, Paige Happ, into the match. She's in the back right. Number 5 and 6, I believe, in the back row. It's Kylie Hahn, Peyton Schroeder. Up front, we'll get some numbers for the Warriors. Going to serve. Urach to start. Here we go. Handled by the back row of Durant. To the center, set middle. Blocked by the Warriors. Kept alive by Sickles and Troutman. Mertens will push a free ball over to him with 2 hands. Popped up in the air with a bump. Then an overhead set to the outside over the block of the Warriors and down. Durant leads it 1-0. That attack was by number 6, Peyton Schroeder, sophomore outside hitter, defensive specialist. She gets her first kill. Durant gets her first as a team, and they lead it 1-0. Subs happening for Durant. Number 9, I believe, going back to serve. Isla Peterson, I believe, misspelled that. Here's a serve by Durant, handled by Mertens. Her pass to Urach, overpass, tipped down by number 16, Allison Toff. She'll get her first kill, second as a team, 2-0. Durant with the lead. Next serve from the Wildcats goes into the net from Peterson. Service error. Warriors on the board. It's 2-1. So number 2 is up front. Ellison Clark with Toft and Schroeder. Here comes the serve. Jump serve from Lexi Wiley. Handled by Durant to the setter, who's set tap. Blocked by Wells. Kept alive by Huff to Urach to Sickles on the right side. Cross-court attack dug by Durant. Pass to the center. They'll set Toft middle. Blocked by the Warriors. Durant keeps it alive. Toft to the center. Then a roll shot off the right side. Sickles comes to keep it alive, and it goes out of bounds. Durant leads it 3-1. Here comes another sub for Durant. Get her number here for you in a second. Number 20, Kendall Duix into the match. A sophomore outside hitter, middle hitter at 5'10". And I believe that's number 6. Back to serve off the tape. Huff has it. Her pass to Urach. Going back to Huff on the right side. Cross court off of number 9. Isla Peterson. Point. Warriors. First kill of the match. For Van Buren County, Huff gets her first. 3-2. Durant with the lead. Warriors have the serve. 6-3 and 20. That's Peyton Schroeder, Paige Happ, Kendall Duix in the back. Huff on the serve, about in the center of the service line. Forearm pass Durant to the center, going to the outside. Tipped. And Urach couldn't get there to support. Point Durant. Tipped by 20, Kendall Duix. Her first, team third. Durant leads at 4-2. Number 16, Allison Toff, the junior middle hitter, outside hitter at 6'2". Back to serve. There's a jump serve. Huff in the middle back has it. Her pass to Urach. Back set Mertens, a free ball with the forearms. And did it ever make it over? No. Point Durant on the attack here by Van Buren County. 14 and number 2. 2 is Ellison Clark in the match, and 14, Maisie Timmerman for Durant. They lead at 5-2. Jump serve Toft on the way. Handled by Sickles to the right, into the net and down. That'll be an ace for Toft. She's got an ace and a kill. Durant up 6-2 here. Early in set number 1, match 2 of the day. Toft on the serve. She's a little bit right center of the service line. Match next door, West Burlington Central Lee tied at 14. That serve to Wiley. Overhead to Mertens. Forearm pass, and Wells will send it over with 2 hands. A free ball. Dug by Durant. Sent back over to the Warriors on 2. Huff to Urach to Wells. Out of the middle. She'll tip over the block in the middle of the Durant defense and down. Second kill for the Warriors. Daphne Wells will get her first at 6-3. Warriors get a side out. 15-14, West Burlington up by 1 over Central Lee in a decisive third set. Tegan Sickles will serve for Van Buren County. Towards the right corner, sends it on the way. Forearm pass to the center, to the outside. Cross court, dug by Wiley. Overpass tipped down by Wells. It was a dig that ended up as a good pass to Daphne Wells, like a quick set middle, and she put it away. Third kill for the Warriors. Wells has her second at 6-4. Not sure that's what they meant to do, but it acted as a really nice play. Sickles will serve again for Van Buren County. A good low serve, dug by the libero. Her forearm pass to the center. She'll tip to the right, never made it over the net. Tip attempt by Kendall Duix. Point Warriors. They've crept back to within 1 at 6-5. Match next door tied at 15. West Burlington Central Lee. Decisive third set. Sickles another good low hard serve. Forearm pass to the center to the outside. Over the block of the Warriors. Wiley let it go. It's out. Attack here. Durant will tie at 6. Opening set of this second match of the day for the Warriors. Tegan Sickles on a little bit of a service run. Next serve from Tegan on the way. Overhead pass by the back row to the center. Overhead set. Back row attack coming. Over the block of the Warriors. Huff digs it. Her pass to Urach. Going to Mertens on the outside, and Marley hit it into the net. Mistimed that one a little bit. Attack here of Van Buren County. West Burlington creeps ahead. Well, it's 17-15, so this must be the second set. My mistake. Not a decisive third, because otherwise it would be over. So we'll watch them. Keep an eye on that one. Play on. 7-6 Durant. Wildcats serve on the way. Tegan Sickles has it. Pass to Urach. Wiley out of the back row. Dug by the back row of Durant. Pass to the center. Going set middle off the block of the Warriors. Urach pushing across on 2. Forearm pass by Durant to the center. Center dump on 2. Kept alive by Wiley to Urach to Wells. Off the block of the Wildcats. Wells to Urach. Wiley tried a roll shot out of the back row and came up short. Attack here, Warriors, 8-6 Durant. Number 13, Ava Streeter into the match and serving for Durant. I believe that's the number 13. Her serve, overhead pass. Huff to Urach, back set right side. Wells blocked, kept alive by Wells. It goes backwards and nobody can get to it. So a block for a point there by Durant there first. They lead at 9-6. Streeter on the serve. Wiley, forearm pass, overpass cleaned up. Oh, Urach came, blocked it, kept it alive. Then Mertens, Daphne Wells, two hands over the block. Kept alive by the libero, forearm pass, a roll shot out of the back, blocked by Wells. Huff tried to come up and get it, made contact with it, and nobody else could help out. That's a point for Durant. On that roll shot out of the back by number 16, Toff, her second team fourth kill. 10-6, Durant up 4. Next serve by the Wildcats, a short one. Wiley up to get it. Forearm pass, Urach forearm set Mertens. She'll tip over the block and down in the middle. They call that a campfire. Landed right in the middle, everybody looking at it. Here comes Troutman into the match for Wiley. Good job by, I think, Daphne Wells. Got that one Warriors fourth kill, her third. She'll serve. Serve on the way, middle back, forearm pass for Durant, and back set to the right side. Cross-court attack dug by Huff. Might have been off the block of the Warriors. Her pass to Urach, Troutman in the middle. Off of Toft, and it's over into the next court, out of bounds. Kill for the Warriors, their fifth. Troutman gets her first, 10-8. Warriors back to within 2, Wells on the serve. 18-17, West Burlington with a 1-point lead over Central Lee. Next serve from Daphne Wells, handled by the back row. Forearm pass is Sutter. Ooh, bad pass, roll shot, free ball coming to the Warriors. Huff, forearm pass, Urach overhead set. Mertens mistimed that one a little bit. Might have been off the block. I don't know if it ever made it over or not. I think it was an attack error by Van Buren County. 11-8, Durant up 3, set 1. Libero is out. Durant on the serve towards the right corner. And that one's into the net. Service error by number 20, Kendall Diericks. Second service error for Durant. 3-point Van Buren County. They trail by 2, 11-9 here in set 1 of the second match of the day. They beat Keokuk 2-1. Sub, number 5, Kylie Hahn back into the match for Durant. Mertens on the serve. Marley will send it on the way. Forearm pass to the setter. Back set middle. Off of Mertens. Toft puts that one away. Her third kill, team fifth. 12-9, Durant up 3. Libero back into the match. That's number 3, Paige Happ, senior libero, outside hitter, 5'7" for Durant. She'll serve about in the middle bit right of center service line. Serve on the way. Sickles. Urach cleans up a bad pass, dug by the libero, and they'll set middle, blocked by Troutman, out of bounds. Toft gets the put away, her fourth, team sixth, 13-9. Durant a 4-point lead. The libero Happ on the serve for the Wildcats. She rips that one to Mertens. Her forearm pass to Urach, overhead set Huff over the block. Dug by Durant to the libero Happ, outside attack. Sickles has it. Digs that to Urach to Mertens. Back roll shot. Libero comes up to get that. Couple of contacts and a free ball with the forearms coming to the Warriors. Mertens to Urach to Troutman. Rips that one nicely cross court. Dug by Durant. Pass to the center. Tipped over the block of the Warriors. Wiley comes to support. Center dump on 2 by Urach. Kept alive by the libero. Overhead pass to center. Top. Tried to put that one away. Sickles digs it nicely. And it's in the back right corner. Wow. A nice dig that ends up as a... won't count that one as a kill because she had it with the forearms. But wow, it's in the back right corner. That's a point Warriors on a huge put-away attempt by Toft. Sickles dug it and it landed in. All right, side out, 13-10 Durant. Urach on the serve. Forearm pass to the center, overhead set. Toft will tip over the block. Nobody can get to it in the middle of the Warrior defense. She's 6'2" and got some height to deal with if you're Van Buren County. Her fifth put away, team seventh. 14-10, Durant up 4, and the teams keep changing points. Exchanging. Number 9 into the match, Isla Peterson for Durant, and she's going to serve. Number 4, I think. I don't have a number 4 on my roster. There's a couple players without numbers. It wasn't updated on Varsity Bound, but anyways, Durant with his serve. Sickles has it. Forearm set from Urach. Roll shot, Wiley. Ooh, in the middle of the defense, it lands for a point. Lexi Wiley gets a kill. Her first, team sixth. Warriors back within 3 at 14-11 in this set 1. Wells back in for Troutman. And Lexi, a jump serve on the way. Ooh, clips the tape, makes it over. Handled in the center, Toft, tip to the right of the block of Wells and Sickles and down in the middle of the Warrior defense. She's just got a really good look, her 6-kill team 8th, a really good look at what the defense is doing because she's got 6'2" height to work with. Substitution, Durant. Another Kendall Diericks, she's 5'10". Here comes a serve from Durant, leading 15-11. Mertens to Urach, forearm set. Wells down the line. Ooh, nicely off of number 9 and out of bounds. Isla Peterson, 7th kill of the match for the Warriors. Wells gets another one, her 4th. They're sending blockers at Ashlyn Huff. You got to have option number 2 to go to, and Wells so far has been up to the challenge with 4 kills. Warriors back to within 3 as these teams keep alternating points. It's 15-12, Durant in a closely played first set. No more separation by 4, I don't think. Well, Huff service error into the net. First of the match and set for the Warriors. Free point for the Wildcats. They lead at 16-12. Match next door, tied at 20. Here comes Toft on the jump serve. Dug by Sickles. Her pass to Urach. Going to Wiley, push it over with 2 hands from the back row. The libero there, her pass to the center, going to the outside, over the block of the Warriors, and out. Attack here by Kendall Diericks, giving the Warriors a point at 16-13. Central Lee with a 21-20 lead. Match happening next door. Here comes Sickles, a good, it's wide on the left side. It looks good until it veered to the left. Service error, second. And Central Lee wins the second set, 22-20 over West Burlington. So they will go to a decisive third. Our match is at 17-13. Subs happening for Durant. Number 13, Ava Streeter into the match. She'll serve. Durant leading by 4, 17-13. Streeter serve. Good low serve. Sickles ricochets off of her to the right off the wall. That'll be an ace. Second of the match for Durant. First for Streeter. 18-13 now. Durant up 5. Here in set 1 of this best of 3. Streeter's next serve. Sickles handles it to Mertens and then pushed across by 2 by Sickles. Forearm pass, overhead set. Outside, down the line. Dug by Sickles. Huff back to him on 2. Toft has it to the center, set middle. Dug by Huff, it goes back into the right. Sickles tried to get it, made contact with it and couldn't control it. Point Durant, they lead at 19-13. That's their 9th put away. Streeter on the serve. Sickles has it. Her pass to Mertens, overhead pass. Wells will tip it across with 2 hands. Dug by the libero, back set, right side, roll shot, flat-footed. Huff has it to Urach, going to Mertens. She'll tip it over the block. Durant is there to dig. The forearm set by the libero, cross-court attack, dug by Mertens. Wiley, a forearm pass, roll shot from Urach. Toft in the back has it. Her pass to the center, set middle, tip over the block. Nice pancake by Wiley. Wells couldn't get it. And that's a point for Durant. 20-13, they've earned themselves a set point. Streeter still on the serve. On the way, Sickles lets it go, it's out. Service error for Durant, their third, 20-14. Warriors get the side out they were looking for. Wiley out, Troutman in, Wells to serve it for the Warriors. Daphne about in the middle of the service line, sends a good low serve on the way. Toft in the back, forearm pass to the center of the right side, cross court, blocked by the Warriors, and it goes out of bounds. 21-14, Durant wins set 1. Let's take a 1-minute break, coming back to the start of set number 2, and the second match of the day for the Warriors. 60-second pause, you're tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Back with you from the Central Lee Volleyball Invite, Central Lee High School, Donaldson, Iowa. Warriors lose set 1 to Durant, 21-14. In a set that was played fairly closely, about 3 or 4 points. Durant had the lead through most of it, back and forth it went. They pulled away a little bit there at the end on a service run by Streeter. And they end up winning at 21-14. Set recap brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. 2 service errors for the Warriors, 3 for Durant in that first set. Durant with 2 aces, Warriors with none. Warriors with 7 kills, Durant with 9. Durant had a block for a point. They win at 21-14. Allison Toff leading the way with 6 putaways for the Wildcats. Schroeder had 1, so did Dierks. Streeter, Toft had the aces. For the Warriors, Wells had 4 kills, Huff with 1, Wiley with 1, Troutman with 1. Starting lineups for this second set brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. Up front for the Warriors, Huff, Troutman, Urach. In the back, Sickles, Wiley, Mertens. So the barrel for Durant to serve, it's long. Wiley let it go smartly. That was Happ on the service error. First of the second set, fourth of the match. Warriors take a 1-0 lead and get the serve. Urach will do the honors. So for the Urach, right of center, sends it on the way. Forearm pass from the back row to the center, going Toft out of the middle. Through the block of the Warriors and down in front of Mertens in the middle back. Huff and Troutman tried to block and they couldn't. So Toft will get another put away, her 7th. First kill of the second set for Durant, the 10th of the match, and subs occurring. And number 9, Isla Peterson, junior setter defensive specialist, into the match, and she's going to serve for the Wildcats. Peterson and Happ, part of the back row. There's the serve. Sickles, overhead pass, Urach, over on 2, Toft tried to just hit it off flat foot to the back left corner and overshot it. Attack here, Durant, Warriors lead it 2-1. Let's see, number 2, Ellison Clark in the match. Toft is in there. Happ, and we'll get some of the other numbers. Wiley, a jump serve, handled by the back row, forearm pass, set to the right side, bad pass, and it went to Urach in the back corner, an overhead pass from her, nobody could get it. So it ended up like a kill. I believe that was number 9, Peterson over there. Give her 1, team second of the set, 11th of the match, 2-2, we're tied. Second set. Durant numbers are kind of hard to read on their jerseys. Here comes the serve for the Wildcats. Mertens to Urach, middle. Sickles through the block and down. Went off of number 20, that's Dierks. First kill of the second set for the Warriors. 8th of the match. Sickles gets her first. 3-2, Warriors lead. Huff to serve. Ashland serve on the way. Libero has it, her pass to the center. Tipped across by Toft. Urach has it. No, they're going to say in the net on Toft as she tried to tip that one across. Tried to go cross court with it right to left as she sees it, and Urach was there, but whistle stops play. It's in the net violation. 4-2 Warriors. Huff's next serve from the middle of the service line by the libero. Happ to the center. Toft out of the middle. Cross court dug by Urach. Here comes Wiley. A bump set to Mertens, and she'll send it over with the left hand, but it's on the wrong side of the antenna. Point Durant. 4-3. Warriors lead it by 1. Subs happening for Durant. 14 into the match. Maisie Timmerman. Toft going to go back and serve for the Wildcats. In between, a jump serve on the way in between the center and the right corner. Wiley has it. Her pass to Urach, a forearm set. Free ball from Mertens, coming to Toft. She's got a pass to the center to the right side. Cross-court attack off the block of the Warriors and down. It's number 2, Ellison Clark on the kill. Her first, team third of the second set. 12th of the match for Durant. We're tied at 4. Toft on the serve again for the Wildcats. Warriors down 1-0. Here comes a jump serve. That's out along the right side from our point of view. It would be to the left side for Toft. Service error Durant. Second of the set, fifth of the match. 3-point Warriors, they lead 5-4. Sickles will serve it towards the right corner of the service line. Teagan sends it on the way. The libero Happ to the center. Toft, a back roll shot. Mertens, Huff, they keep it alive. Oh, and Urach and Sickles couldn't decide on who was going to send a free ball over and then came up short. Miscommunication. That point should still be alive. Miscommunication by the Warriors. We're tied at 5. Sub coming for Durant. Number 4 is in. So is, I think that's 13. Ava Streeter, number 4. I don't have a 4. I'll have to guess. It's either Paige Kepi or Courtney Williams. Here comes the serve. It's into the net. Service error by Streeter, avoiding another service run by her. Their third of the set, 6th of the match. For Durant, Warriors take a 1-point lead at 6-5. Wiley's out. Troutman's in. Wells will serve. Warriors down 1-0, losing that first 21-14. Daphne is serve on the way. Toft has that in the back row middle. Pass to the center. She'll set middle. Tip to the right. Mertens there to support. Her pass to Urach. Huff, a roll shot out of the back that comes up short and into the net. An attack error by Van Buren County. Got to get Ashlyn Huff in some better hitting spots here. He hasn't had many looks. 1 kill in this match. Wells out. Wiley back in. Here comes the serve from Durant. Sickles has it in the middle back. Nobody comes to get it. It'll be an ace. Miscommunication. First of the set, third of the match. Durant leads at 7-6. Here comes a timeout. So head coach Selena Sayer doesn't like the communication right now amongst the Warriors. 30-second break and be back with more second set action right here from the Central Lee Invite. You're tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
All right, back we are with you. Next serve on the way from Durant. Sickles has it. Her pass to Urach going Troutman middle off the block. Popped up in the air with one hand by Durant, then two, then down on the Durant side. So give Troutman a put away there. Her second, team second in the set. A 9th of the match. That was Dierks who had that ace a couple of points ago. We're tied at 7. She's out of the match now. Sub for Durant. Mertens will serve for Van Buren County. Here's Marley. Sends it on the way. Back row right. Forearm pass to the center. Set Toft. Back row attack. Dug by Mertens. Forearm pass Urach. She'll go to Huff. And Ashland hit that one over the block, but it went long. Attack here of Van Buren County. Good spot for her to hit it there on the outside hitter position. That's the left side. If you're new listening to volleyball, right side is the right side. Outside is the left side. Middle is the middle, of course. So it's 8-7 Durant. Here comes the libero. Happ on the serve. Handled by Sickles in the back left. Her pass to Mertens. She's going to go right side. Mertens on a back row attack. Popped up in the air. Overpass cleaned up off a couple of contacts. And they'll send a free ball. Durant will back to Sickles. Urach set her dump on 2. Dug by Durant. The libero, a forearm set to cross-court attack. Dug by Wiley. That goes to Troutman. Then Huff over the block. Dug by the back row of Durant. Popped up in the air one hand. Then a one-handed free ball to Mertens and the Warriors. Pass to Urach. She's going to go Huff again on the outside into the block of Durant and down. It was 2. Lands on the Durant side of the court. Huff gets her second kill. Third of the set for the Warriors. 10th of the match. Central Lee leading in the third set. 12-5 over West Burlington. We're tied at 8 in the second set. Durant up 1-0, winning that first 21-14. Sophia Urach, serve on the way. Forearm pass from the back row. Then the libero, a forearm pass, a roll shot from Toft. Free ball. Wiley to Urach, back set right side Sickles, a high attack over the block, dug by the back row of Durant to the center, back set right side on the attack, blocked by Huff. Oh, it was going to go out. Durant should have let it go. It was touched. So the Warriors there, Huff will get her third. Fourth as a team in the set. 11th of the match. Warriors up 9-8. Urach's next serve. Ooh, slapped it, a high floater. Over on one. Huff tries to clean it up and does. Into the net, over the net, into the blocker, and down on the Durant side. So Warriors lead 10-8. Their 5th kill of the set. Huff gets another one at 4th. Urach, another low serve handled by the front row. Popped up in the air with 2 hands. A dig, bump set out of the back. Cross-court attack dug by Wiley to Urach to Huff. through the block and off of number 5 in the back there, Hahn. Point Warriors, they're up 11-8. 6th kill of the set. Huff gets her 5th. She's catching fire a little bit. And I don't know if Durant's going to call a timeout. Don't like the momentum, but it's 11-8. That's the 13th kill of the match. Urach serve handled by the libero. Overpass, tip back. Toft, a free ball with one hand to Mertens to Urach to Huff. She'll tip towards the back, and that one's going to be errant. Too long. Point Durant. That ends the Warriors' little mini run. It's 11-9. They are up by 2, though. Subs coming for Durant. Number 4 is out. And number 9, Peterson, in. For the Wildcats, 13 out, and number 2 in. Clark in, Streeter out. Serve from the Wildcats to Wiley. Overhead pass, Huff keeps it alive. Sickles can't send it over. Point Durant. It's number 9. Peterson's on the serve for the Wildcats. They're back within 1 at 11-10, leading 1 set to none here. Second match of the day for Van Buren County. They need to win this set to send it to the third. There's a serve, a short serve. Sickles comes up to get it. Forearm pass to Urach. Back set, right side. Troutman tried to go down the line, and it's wide right. Central Lee defeats West Burlington in that third set, 15-7. They win it 2-1. We're tied at 11. Peterson on the serve. Right of center. Sickles to Huff. Sends it over, but it's out. Couple of errant passes there by the Warriors. Not an ace, but it acted like one. Durant back in front, 12-11. Peterson still on the serve. Mini run for her. Right-handed server, next one on the way. Wiley, a forearm pass to Urach. Where's she going to go? Middle to Huff. She'll tip to the left of the block. Dug by Durant with a forearm pass. Another forearm set, a roll shot. All the way to the back row. Mertens has it. Urach going to go right side on the back set to Sickles. Blocked, sent back by Urach to the corner. Durant is there to cover it. They'll go to the outside. Blocked by the Warriors. Toft keeps it alive. Here comes an overhead set, tipped across. Wiley there to cover it in the middle of the Warrior defense. Urach going to Huff on the outside. Oh, and she hit that one through the block of Clark and Toft. And down on the Durant side, a nice put away there by Ashlyn Huff. Warriors' 7th kill of the set, 14th of the match. Huff's heating up. She's got 6 to lead the way. We're tied at 12. Wiley, a jump serve on the way for Van Buren County. Half to libero. Forearm pass to the center. Is going to go middle. Toft. And errant down the middle. Too much steam on that one, and it goes long. Attack error. Durant. Warriors lead 13-12 in another closely played second set. This time we'll see if the Warriors can create some separation. Wiley, the next serve on the way, middle back, libero, forearm pass, setter to Toft again. She'll tip over the block of Wells. Wiley comes to support. Pass to Urach, going to Wells. Oh, she tried to tip to the left. Toft might have got a piece of it. Not sure if it ever would have made it over. If that's a block for a point, I'll credit him with first of this set, second of the match. I think she got a piece of it as Wells tried to go to the left of Toft. The big middle hitter for Durant. We're tied at 13. I think number 6, Schroeder. Back to serve. Serve on the way. Huff has it in the back row. Pass to Urach, to Huff off the right side. Cross court and good. Ashlyn Huff with another one. That's the Warriors' 8th kill of the set. 15th of the match. Huff has 7. Warriors take a 1-point lead at 14-13. Critical point right here. Here's where you need to create a little bit of separation. Then you can trade points and win this set. Huff a good low serve off the libero all the way into the crowd. That'll be an ace. First ace of the match for the Warriors, and Huff gets it. Ace is brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. Warrior blocks brought to you by Crane Concrete Ready Mix. Warrior kills the Van Buren County Hospital. Huff will serve again, 15-13. Another good low serve off the libero to the setter. And that one going to go over but out. Tackier Durant. Warriors up 3 at 16-13. Here comes a timeout from the Wildcats. Let's take a quick 30-second break. Be back with more second set action. You're tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Whether you're building your dream home, expanding the family farm, or just need a little help getting started, Pilot Grove Savings Bank is here for you. Our experienced lending team offers personalized service with competitive rates because we live here too, and we know what matters. Pilot Grove Savings Bank. We make your goals our priority. Visit us at pilotgrovesavingsbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Okay, back with you in the Central Lee Invite. Central Lee High School, Donaldson, Iowa. Huff still on the serve for Van Buren County. Warriors up 16-13 here in set 2, looking to send this on to a decisive set 3. The chair umpire currently talking to the chair umpire on the other court here. Not sure what they're discussing, but now it looks like umpires ready, referees ready to go. Here we go. There's the whistle for play. Warriors lead 3, 16-13. Huff the next serve, and so many times after a timeout, you know why coaches call it, because there's a service error, Van Buren County. First of the second set, that ends the momentum. Third of the match gives Durant a free point, 16-14. That first serve after a timeout, so many times is so important. Here comes Toft on a jump serve for Durant, handled by Wiley. Forearm pass goes to Yurok. She's going to set Sickles on the right side. And through the block and down. Tegan Sickles, a nice attack for a point. Warriors 9th of the set. Sickles will get her second of the match. 16th of the kill for the Warriors. They're back up 3, 17-14. Tegan Sickles will serve towards the right corner. Ooh, that one to Toft. Overhead pass to the center. She's going to go to the outside. Tipped over the block of Yurok. Sickles, nice job coming up to dig that one. Mertens to Wells, a free ball. To Toft. Pass to the center. She's going to set middle, cross court. To the middle back. Huff has it. Wiley up in the air with 2 hands. Then Sickles will push a free ball back. Toft comes to get it. Sends it back to the Warriors on one contact. To Huff, to Yurok, to Wells out of the middle. Back left. Toft is there to dig. Sent back on 2 contacts by Durant. To Wiley, to Yurok. And she go to Mertens on the outside. Blocked. And down. Blocked for a point. Wiley couldn't come to support that one. Second block of the point in the set. Third of the match for Durant. They're within 2. It's 17-15. Warriors. Subs coming for the Wildcats. 2 is out, and that is Ellison Clark out of the match. 13, Streeter back in to serve. Mid-Prairie and Central Lee starting a new match next door. Streeter on the serve, handled by Huff in the middle back, or pass to Yurok. All the way over to Wells in the middle. She'll roll it over the block. Toft has it in the back to the center. Attack middle, dug by Wiley. From Durant, Yurok, a forearm set back in the court. Wells, Toft in the back corner. It's off of her into the crowd and good for the Warriors. That's the 10th kill of the set, 17th of the match. Daphne Wells gets her 5th. Wiley out, Troutman in. Warriors up 3, 18-15. Looking to take this second set, send it to a decisive third. Daphne, middle of the service line, sends one to the right. The libero has it. Overpass, Warriors try to clean it up. Forearm pass by Durant to Toft, a forearm set. Roll shot by number 20, Diericks, to Huff in the back. To Yurok, one to Troutman, cross court, back left corner, it's out. Just out in the back left corner. Troutman tried to rip it from the middle hitter position to the left. The libero's out for Durant, number 6, Schroeder, back in. It's 18-16. Here's a serve from the Wildcats. Sickles has it, middle back, forearm pass, Yurok, forearm set, going to the right side, Mertens. Oh, she tried to send it over, a little weak two-handed, and then 14 blocked it. Maisie Timmerman blocked for a point. 18-17, Durant within 1, third block for a point in the set, 4th of the match. The number 20, Kendall Diericks on the serve. Here it comes. Sickles has it in the back, her pass to Yurok. Back set, right side, Mertens, a roll one, came up short. Tried to go to the left of the block, attack here, Warriors. Durant's tied it at 18. So there goes the Warrior lead here in the second set. They had a 3-point lead. Looking to trade points, you could have won it. Gave up a little mini run. Durant's still on it. Diericks the serve. Huff, forearm pass to Wiley. Overhead set. Troutman rips one away over everybody out of bounds. Durant now leads at 19-18. And with an attack here, Warriors within 2 points of grabbing this match. That timeout by Durant was key. Huff was on a run. She had a service error. It's been all Durant since then. Diericks still on the serve. Durant up 19-18. Warriors need to side out. Huff's pass to Yurok. Tried to set her down. Hit it into the net. Warriors have just fallen apart. Set point, match point. It's 20-18. After the Warriors led at 18-15, Durant's ripped off 5 in a row. Diericks still on the serve towards the right corner. Serve on the way. Wiley up to get it. Sickles. Huff, a forearm free ball out of the back row to Toft. Forearm pass, center, set middle. Off the block and net, they let it go. Troutman there to block. Durant, another outside hitter attack. Blocked by the Warriors. It goes backwards, top. They send it back into play. Can they send a free ball to the Warriors? They do. Huff has it, forearm pass. Yurok, she'll set her dump on 2 and down. Warriors furiously keep that point alive and win it. 11th kill of the match. Sophia Yurok with her first, but that's not her main job. Assisting all the other players. It's 20-19. Still a set and match point. Mertens serves it to Toft in the middle back. Forearm pass to the center, to the outside. Cross court. Popped up in the air by Wiley with two hands. Urach to Huff. She'll roll attack over the block, dug by Toft. Her forearm pass to the setter, ripped and out off the outside hitter position. Attack here, that was by number 6, Schroeder. And the Warriors have fought back after being up 3, then down 2. They've come back to tie it at 20. Merton serve to Toft in the middle back. Pass to the center, tipped over the block of the Warriors. Sickles up to get it. Urach set her dump on 2. Toft has it in the back row. Her pass to the center. They'll set the outside. Tipped with the left hand. Huff keeps it alive. Her pass to Urach. Mertens will push it towards the back corner to Toft with 2 hands. She pops it up in the air with 2 to the center. Right side off the block of the Warriors. Urach there to get it. Both teams fighting furiously. Roll shot by Wiley. Dug by the back row of Durant. Here comes a set to the back row of Toft. Mertens off of Urach. And it's going to be a point Durant as nobody else could clean it up. They lead by 121-20. That was one of the better rallies of this match. Both teams sensing the urgency when it was 20-20. So set point, match point again, 21-20 for Durant, the libero. Clark on the serve, a good low serve. Mertens has it for him past Urach. She's going to go to Huff on the outside tip to the right of the block. What? They're going to say 4 hits? Or in the net on number 4, Huff, and that's going to give a point to Durant. Oh, kind of an anticlimactic way to end the match. 22-20, Durant wins the second set and the match. So there's the first loss on the year for Van Buren County. We have another match right away against Burlington. Still not out of it. You can still advance out of pool play, but you got to beat a good Burlington team. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll come back and do a quick set and match recap. Warriors lose that one to Durant 2-0, but they got another one coming up here against Burlington. Back with you in 60 seconds. You're tuned in to Warrior Volleyball Radio, the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Need help with your next home project? Look no further than Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua. We're your small town service and big city selection. From kitchen and bath showrooms to complete do-it-yourself solutions, we've got you covered. Let us do it for you. We offer free in-home estimates, free delivery, and flexible financing options. Our team of professionals represents the top brands in cabinetry and countertops. Day or evening appointments are available because customer service is our #1 priority. Visit our showroom today and discover why Wasco Hardware in Keosauqua is your home improvement headquarters.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, back with you once again from Central Lee High School, Denison, Iowa. The Central Lee Volleyball invite on this Saturday for Labor Day weekend. Warriors lose their first match of the year, 2-0 to a pretty good Durant team, 21-14 and 22-20. They were up. They were down in that second set, then came back and were up 18-15. The timeout. Huff was on a service run. She had a service error. Durant ripped off 5 straight to make it 20-18. Warriors fight back to tie it at 20, and then Durant gets 2 points in a row to win that second set 22-20, and the match 2-0. Let's do a little bit of a set and match recap brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas, and a little bit of an abbreviated post-game show brought to you by the Cranston Family Funeral Home before we get started with our next match of the day against Burlington. In that second set, Warriors 1 service error. Durant had 3, 1 ace for each team. Warriors with 11 kills in the second set to 3 for Durant. Blocks for the point. Durant had 3 of them. They win it 21-14, 22-20. Match statistics. Warriors with 3 service errors. Durant with 6. Durant with 3 aces. Van Buren County with 1. The Warriors 5, 10, 15, 18 kills. Durant had 9, 10, 11, 12. Durant with 4 blocks for a point. Van Buren County with none. So let's take a look at some individual stats from that match with Durant. Sophia Urach had a kill and a bunch of assists. Ashlyn Huff, 1 ace, 7 kills. Daphne Wells, 5 kills. Tegan Sickles, 2. Lexi Wiley, 1. Ada Troutman with 2. For Durant, Ellison Clark had to put away, so did Peyton Schroeder and Isla Peterson. Toft led the way with 7. Kendall Diericks had 1. Aces for Durant. Diericks, Toft, Streeter each had an ace. So now the Warriors we will turn the page on that one, kind of go to a pregame show with the match with Burlington. All of our pregame shows this year brought to you by the Van Buren County Community School District, where they have one goal, be a great school for all kids, Warrior Pride, countywide. Burlington is 2-0 on the day. I believe that puts them at 5-0 on the year. Let's take a look at some of their leading players. Gemma Plummer leads them in blocks. Sydney Schroeder in kills and aces. Lily Newell in digs. Sela Rascone in assists. They're from the Southeast Conference as well. Last year's standings, they led the way at 31-12, 9-1. Washington 18-16, 9-1. Fairfield 17-26, 4. Mount Pleasant last year 12-26, 3-7. Fort Madison 7-26, 2-8. Keokuk 3-21, 1-9. This year so far, let's see. Burlington has beat Galesburg 3-0. Today so far, well, let's see. They came into the day, I think 3-0 on the day. They defeated Galesburg, West Burlington, Wapello, Danville. They've gotten wins here today over Durant and Keokuk as well. That puts them at 5-0. Their head coach is Lindsey Johnson, assistant coach Gretchen Drabala, another assistant coach Jacob Falls. So that's a little bit about Burlington. This won't be easy for the Warriors either. Starting lineups for this match brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. The first serve of this match brought to you by Dowd's Lumber and Home Center. Set 1, First Iowa State Bank. Set 2, Roto-Rooter. If we go to set 3, Slayton Polaris. Blocks for the Warriors, Crane Concrete Ready Mix, Warrior Aces, Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Warrior Kills, Van Buren County Hospital. All right, let's get some starting lineups for you. For the Warriors, it's Sickles, Huff, Troutman up front, Wells, Mertens, Urach in the back, Wiley waiting to check in the back. For Burlington, 2, 26, and 27. 2 is Daphne Brown, 26, Mela Ertz, Mela, I believe. 27, Sophia Young. Up front is 5, the libero, number 9, checking in. That's Lily Newell. Number 2, Brown checks out. Number 10 and number 5 also up front. 10 is Lauren Schrader. 5 is Sydney Schrader. That's your starting lineups. Burlington, some pretty decent height all the way around. Another 4A school. Warriors today playing a 4A school, a 2A school, and a 4A school. Two 4A schools, Keokuk and Burlington in their pool. 2 2A schools with Van Buren County and Durant. Mid-Prairie defeats Central Lee 21-6 in the first set of that match next door. Here we go. Urach on the serve. Handled by the libero. Forearm pass to the setter. She's going to go outside. Roll shot. Blocked by Sickles. Mertens couldn't come up to get it. And number 5, Sydney Schroeder from the outside gets her first kill, first as a team. Burlington leads 1-0. And number 5, Sydney Schroeder, senior outside hitter, defensive specialist at 5'9". Back to serve for the Greyhounds. Serve on the way. Wiley has it. It goes to the left. Nobody else can get it. That'll be an ace, the first of the match. Schroeder has the kill and the ace for Burlington. They lead 2-0. A little bit right of center on the serve is Sydney Schrader. Jump serve on the way. Off the tape and down. Wiley tried to come up and get it, but it hit the floor. Not the conventional way you drop an ace, but it works as one. Her second ace in a row, second of the match. Burlington up 3-0 with early momentum. Warriors need to win this one to advance out of pool play. Next serve by Schrader on the way. Mertens forearm pass. That goes to Urach. She's going to set middle off into the block and through it. Goes out of bounds on the Burlington side. Point. Van Buren County were on the board. It's 3-1 Greyhounds. First kill of the match for the Warriors. Huff will get it. Wiley will serve. 3-1 Burlington. And a switch of the volleyball. Wiley got a different one. And the jump serve coming from Lexi Wiley. Forearm pass out of the back row. Forearm set to the right side. Roll shot. Dug by Wiley. Back left. Her pass to Urach. Going to Huff again, and she hit it cross court. Dug by the libero for Burlington. Overhead set off the block of the Warriors and out of bounds. Number 5 got that one. Schroeder again. Back row attack kill. Her second team. Second 4-1 Greyhounds. Number 9 libero Lily Newell. The senior 5'2". will serve towards the right corner. Serve on the way. Mertens lets it go wisely. It goes long. Service error Burlington. Their first of the set and match 4-2. Warriors down 2. Huff will serve. Ashland about in the middle of the service line. Sends one on the way. Service error. too low into the net. Warriors first of the set and match. Free point Greyhounds 5-2. Burlington with the lead. Here comes a sub for Burlington. 23 is in, 10 is out. 23 is Asaya Rascon, junior setter 5'4". Lauren Schrader, freshman setter, middle hitter 6'2", checks out. Rascon will serve. It's on the way. Sickles, a forearm pass to Urach. Forearm set, back into play. Overpass tipped down, kept alive. Wells sends it back. Let it go back and forth, sent back by Burlington to Van Buren County. Urach with the dig to Wells to Mertens. She'll push it towards the back right corner. One-handed into play by the libero. Back row attempt by Schroeder, dug by Huff to Urach to Sickles. Will push it across with two hands. Rascon has that to the libero. Cross-court left-handed attack off the top of the hands of Huff and out of bounds. Point Burlington. Furious rally there. I think 27, the lefty, Sophia Young, the junior right side hitter, 5'9", got that one. Her first kill, team third. And it's 6-2. Greyhounds up by 4. Rascon on the serve. Right-handed server to Wiley. Her pass to Urach, a forearm set to Mertens. Over the block, tried to get it over the block, tipped by Burlington. Wells, a kill attempt out of the middle, dug by the Greyhounds. Here comes a forearm set, then a forearm free ball, back to Lexi Wiley. Her pass to Urach, back set, right side, Sickles, over the block, dug by Young, back set, back row attack, dug by Huff. Her pass to Urach, Mertens will try to go down the line with one, forearm dig by Burlington. And then a set to the lefty off the right side, dug by Sickles. Her pass to Wells, back to Sickles, pushed across with two hands. The libero there for Burlington. Back set, right side, flat-footed attack by the lefty, dug by Huff to Urach. She'll push it towards the back corner on two. Forearm pass and a forearm set. A left-handed attack, dug by Urach to Wiley. Overpass, tried to tip down. And I'm going to say, I'm not sure what the legal attack or if she was too far over the net. I don't know what that signal is. Maybe they didn't like she pushed it instead of hitting it. She grabbed it and pushed it instead of hitting it with more of an open hand. But anyways, yeah, maybe if you're looking on the camera, you can decide whatever call that is. It's a violation on Burlington. Point Warriors is the end result. 6-3. Burlington up 3. Sickles on the serve for Van Buren County. Towards the right corner, Tegan sends it on the way. It's out. Service error, too long. Second in the set and match for the Warriors. That hurts after you get that long rally win and then a service error on the back side of it. So Burlington back up by 4. Number 26, Mela Ertz on the serve from the middle of the line. Her serve handled by Huff. Pass to Urach. Going middle, Wells. Down the middle, dug by Burlington. Here comes a set to the outside. Blocked by the Warriors. Kept alive. It goes out of bounds. Blocked for a point by Daphne Wells. Warriors first of this set and match, 7-4. Wells will serve. Wiley out, Troutman in. Warriors down 3 at this, 7-4. There's a serve. Forearm pass, then an overhead back set. Right side attack by the lefty, dug by Wells, kept alive by Sickles. Huff sends it back to Burlington. A forearm pass, then a set middle. Tipped over the block of Troutman, and Urach couldn't get it. Number 2, Daphne Brown, a successful tip kill. Her first, team fourth. It's 8-4. Burlington has doubled this up. The libero is out. Number 9, Newell. Brown will serve for Burlington. They lead 8-4. Towards the right corner, serve from the righty on the way. Sickles overpass. Urach tries to send it over on 2. Troutman keeps it alive. Urach will send it back to him. Dug out of the back row to the center. She's going to go to the outside. On the attack, into the net, never cleared. Attack here by number 5, Sydney Schroeder. That'll be a point, Van Buren County. It's 8-5. Warriors down 3. Mertens on the serve for the Warriors. Marley, a little bit right of center, sends one on the way. The back row handles it to the center. She'll set middle, tipped towards the back. Mertens, one hand back into play. Urach a forearm set. Overpass cleaned up by number 4, Gemma, I guess I want to say. Gemma Plummer. It's Gemma. She gets her first kill, 5th as a team. And it's 9-5. Burlington up 4. 27, Sophia Young, the junior right side hitter at 5'9", the lefty on the serve into the net. Service here, Burlington's second of the set and match. Free point, Van Buren County. It's 9-6 Burlington. Urach will serve. Mid-Prairie is leading Central Lee 11-2. First set there. Urach serve on the way, a little bit of a higher floater. Handled by the libero, set middle, dug by Wiley on the attack. Urach towards the back corner on 2. Back over to the Warriors. Wiley, overhead pass to Mertens, a forearm pass to Urach, forearm free ball to the libero. Forearm pass to the center, back set right side. Ooh! tried to be blocked by the Warriors, but number 4, Gemma Plummer, hit through it into Huff and down on the Warriors side for a point, Burlington. They lead at 10-6. Plummer's second, 6th of the kill of the match for Burlington. And Sydney Schroeder on the serve. That goes to Wiley. Her forearm pass, Sickles, an overhead pass to Yurok. She'll push it across on 2. Back row has it to the setter. Set middle. It's out towards the back left corner. Attack error. Burlington point Warriors. They're within 3 again at 10-7. Wells is in for Troutman. Need a little mini run. Get yourself right back in this one. You're only down 3. Lexi Wiley, maybe the person to do it. Jump serve, handled by the libero. Forearm pass center. And it was a little bit of a bad pass. She made contact with it, but didn't pass it to anybody. And it fell on the Burlington side for a point. Van Buren County, it's 10-8. There's one. Let's see if Wiley can go on a little mini service run here. The libero, a forearm pass to the setter. She's going to go to the outside. On the attack, blocked by Wells. Kept alive by the libero, Burlington. She'll set middle back row this time. That one by the lefty into the net, never cleared. 27, Sophia Young on the attack here. Point, Van Buren County. There's 2. Little mini run by Wiley. Warriors back to within 1 at 10-9. Lexi, jump serve, a little bit right of center on the way to the libero. Her forearm pass to the center. She's going to go to the outside. On the attack, dug by Yurok. Huff, forearm pass sends it back into play. A free ball from Marley Mertens. She came up short and hit it into the net. That one hurts. You'd like to see them keep that rally alive and see if they could have got their 3rd point in a row and tied it at 10. Instead, it's 11-9 Burlington. And number 9, Lily Newell, the senior libero, will serve it towards the right corner. Right-handed serve on the way. Mertens, forearm pass Yurok. She's going to go to Wells on the outside. Off the block and down on the Burlington side. Off the block of number 10, Lauren Schrader. Wells will get the second kill for the Warriors in the set. Give Davney her first in this match. Back to within 1 at 11-10. Burlington with a 1-point lead. Ashlyn Huff. Serve from the middle to the back row. Forearm pass to the center. Tipped over the block. Yurok there to support. Sends it right back to the Greyhounds. Libero, an overhead pass to the center. Back row attack off the block of Wells. Huff there to dig. Yurok, a back set, right side Sickles, and push it across with 2 hands. Dug by the back row, middle again. Here comes the set, middle tip to the right. Mertens one-handed back into play. Her pass to Yurok, going back to Marley Mertens. She'll roll it over the block. Kept alive by Burlington. One contact to the libero, pushed across by 2 hands with Schroeder from the back. To Huff, to Yurok, going to Wells out of the middle, off the block and down. I think number 2, Daphne Brown, got that one. A block for a point there first by Burlington. A well-played point pretty much by both teams there. That block for a point turned it. Rascon back into the match for number 10, Lauren Schrader. Burlington leads it 12-10. We are in set 1 of the 3rd match of the day. Warriors 1-1 on the day. Rascon serve on the way. Huff, overhead pass goes to Yurok, a forearm set. She's going to go to Wiley, who'll push it across with 2 to Burlington. 1 contact on 2, then a free ball backwards with the forearms to Huff. Pass to Yurok to Mertens. Into the block, kept alive by Mertens. Yurok, a back set, she'll try the right side Sickles. Cross-court attack, kept alive by Schroeder. To the libero, overhead pass, a free ball with the forearms coming to Wiley. Her pass to Yurok, she's going to go middle. Wells tipped over the block, kept alive by the libero. Back set, one hand, free ball coming to the Warriors from Young. That pass from Wiley to Yurok to Sickles, and that comes up short. On a 2-handed push attempt across the net from the right side, that'll be a point. Burlington on the attack here by Van Buren County. Burlington has a 3-point lead at 13-10. Number 23, Saya Raskin on the serve. A little bit right of center. It's on the way. A good low serve. Sickles. Forearm pass. Yurok. That one goes out of play on the set attempt. An error by the Warriors gives Burlington another point. They lead at 14-10. So the Warriors need to side out in a little mini service run. They're down 4. Raskin the serve. Sickles. Pass. That's an ace. Went towards the net but out of bounds on the right side. 3rd ace by Burlington. Raskin gets her first ace. 15-10, Burlington's created a little bit of separation. Another serve on the way. Overhead pass Sickles. Yurok, a forearm set to Huff. Roll shot out of the back. Miscommunication, and it falls. Burlington players just looking at each other like, I thought you were going to get it. Nobody got it. Another kill for the Warriors, their 3rd of the set. Huff will get her 2nd. And it's 15-11. They get the side out. Burlington up 4. Sickles will serve it. Towards the right corner of the service line, Teagan sends it on the way. Overhead pass from the libero to Rask on the center. Back set, right side, cross-court attack, dug by Sickles. Yurok comes to get it, keeps it alive. A free ball coming from Huff, back to the Greyhounds. Doug out of the back row, pass to the setter. Left-handed attack out of the right side, kept alive by Wiley to Wells to Mertens. She'll push it towards the back corner with two hands. The libero, and then a quick set to the middle, kept alive by Sickles to Wells to Mertens. A free ball back to Burlington. Doug out of the back row with the forearms, overpass. Mertens tries to clean it up, hits it right back to her. Forearm pass to the setter, attack middle, Doug by Sickles. Hits the volleyball stand of the net, and it's out of bounds. Point Burlington. And I missed who got that attack for Burlington, but it's 16-11. Number 26, Mela Ertz on the serve. Sickles has that. Forearm pass, Yurok, forearm set, roll shot out of the back. Wiley comes up short. Burlington has created that separation. Attack here of Van Buren County. It is 17-11. Burlington up 6 in this first set of the third match of the day for both teams. Ertz, the next service error. Third of the set for Burlington gives Van Buren County a free point. Wiley out, Troutman in at 17-12. Well, never a better time for a service run. Down 5, Wells will have it. And see if she can go on a run. Daphne sends a serve on the way. Forearm pass out of the back to the center. Quick set middle, tipped across. Huff there to cover it. Her pass to Yurok. Going to Mertens. Tipped over the block, kept alive by Burlington. Sent back on the second contact. And a violation by Burlington. I didn't see a signal. If it was in the net or a carry or a lift or a push on the ball, I don't know. I missed it. It's 17-13 end result, point Warriors. Warriors down 4. Wells. Ooh, that one's off the tape and down. She gets a friendly roll and an ace. Warriors first of the match. Wells, that's her first, obviously. Ace is brought to you by Pilot Grove Savings Bank. 17-14, Warriors within 3 here in set 1. Wells, another serve, and she ripped that one too hard. Goes long down the middle, so she gets an ace, then a service error. Warriors third of the set, third of the match. Back to a 4-point deficit. Wells is out. Wiley's back in. And number 2, Daphne Brown, the senior middle hitter at 5'9", will serve it for Burlington. From the right corner, right-handed server. Sickles has it to Huff, to Yurok, a free ball. Coming to Burlington. Quick set middle on the attack. Popped up in the air by Wiley with 2 hands to Yurok to Mertens. She'll tip it over the block. Pushed across on the second contact. Sickles in the back corner has it. Yurok will try to set her dump on 2. She came up short into the net, just not realizing where she was. Attack error. She had the right idea. I think they had the Burlington defense out of position, but came up short in an error. 19-14, Burlington up 5. Brown on the serve to Sickles in the back row. To Yurok, and Troutman hit that one through the block of number 4, Gemma Plummer was there, and it's out on the Burlington side. So Troutman gets her first kill. That's the 4th for the Warriors. They're within 4 at 19-15. Mertens needs a service run. Marley sends it on the way. Middle back, forearm pass to the setter. Back set, right side, left-handed attack, cross court, dug by Marley. Her pass to Yurok, going to Huff, tipped over the block. Rascon to the libero, to the outside. Schroeder on the attack, dug by Sickles. Her pass to Yurok, going to Huff, off the block and out of bounds. Ashlyn Huff, need her to come alive. 5th kill of the set for the Warriors. Huff gets her 3rd. It's 19-16. Warriors they've been right there in this first set. Just need a little bit of a mini service run here, and you're right back in it. So a couple of points haven't gone their way. It's been a fairly close set, never more than about 4 or 5 difference. There's a serve for Mertens, sent over on 2. Wiley keeps it alive. Oh, and they're going to say it hit the floor. That was a great effort by Wiley to get a pancake hand underneath it. But the referee says it hit the floor. It's 20-16. Burlington has earned himself a set point. Number 27, the lefty, Sophia Young. About the middle of the service line, she served that one and hit her other player in the back. Came up way short. Service error, Burlington's 4th. 3-point Warriors. They're back within 3, which has been back and forth between 3 and 4 points most of this match. 20-17, Burlington with the lead. Yurok on the serve. Got to have a little run. Sophia sends it on the way. The libero, forearm pass out of the back to the setter, who set middle, cross court, dug by Alexi Wiley. Her pass to Yurok. Troutman tried to tip. Doesn't get over the block of number 4, Plummer. That's a point for a block for a point, and Burlington wins the first set, 21-17. Let's take a quick 30-second break. We'll do a set recap when we come back and get set for the start of set number 2. You're tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte is a proud supporter of the Van Buren Warriors. Tugboat Transportation is located on 1st Street in Bonaparte, in scenic Van Buren County. Tugboat Transportation is a trucking business offering trucking services, motor freight, and self-storage. For more information, contact Mark with Tugboat Transportation at 319-592-3199. That's 319-592-3199. Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. That's Tugboat Transportation of Bonaparte. We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Alrighty, back with you from Central Lee High School in Donaldson, Iowa. Central Lee Volleyball invite on your Saturday of Labor Day weekend. Warriors lose that first set to Burlington. Pretty tightly contested by a score of 21-17. Back and forth, 3 or 4 point deficit most of the time. Just couldn't get that little mini service run that we needed to climb right back in it. Let's do a set recap brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience and daily food specials. Service errors from that first set. 3 for the Warriors, 4 for Burlington. Van Buren County with 1 ace, Burlington with 3. I had the Warriors with 5 kills, Burlington with 6. 2 blocks for a point by the Greyhounds, 1 by the Warriors. Burlington wins at 21-17. Individually, for Burlington, Daphne Brown with a kill, Gemma Plummer with 2, Sydney Schroeder with 2. She also had 2 aces. Saya Raskan with an ace. Sophia Young had a kill. For the Warriors, Huff had 3 putaways, Wells with an ace and 1 putaway, and Troutman had a kill. Here we go, starting lineups for this second set, brought to you by Smithburg Automotive. For the Warriors, up front, left to right, Huff, Troutman, Urach. In the back, right now, it's Sickles, Wells, Mertens. Wiley waiting to check in. For Burlington in the back, 5, 27, and 2. That is Sydney Schroeder, Sophia Young, Daphne Brown. Up front, I see 1 number. That is number 10, Lauren Schrader. Number 4, Gemma Plummer is out there. The libero, number 9, Lily Newell, waiting to check in for, I think, Mela Ertz, number 26. We'll see. There was a libero. Nope, I'm wrong. Checking in for the back row. Number 2, Daphne Brown, out of the match. 26, Mela Ertz is the other player up front. There's the lineups for the start of the second set. Got to win this one and send it to a decisive third and figure out a way to beat Burlington if you want to advance out of pool play. 1 and 2 is not going to do it. You got to go 3-0 or 2-1. I believe. Burlington with the serve, number 5, Sydney Schrader. And here we go on set number 2. Serve on the way, Mertens. Forearm pass, Urach. Overhead set to Troutman. Rips it cross court to the left. Dug by Burlington to the center. Outside hitter attack. Mertens comes up to get it. Urach. Forearm pass back into play. Tipped across by Troutman to Burlington. 1 contact, then 2 to the libero. Roll shot out of the back. Dug by Marley Mertens to Urach. Huff into the block. Sent back by number 10, Schrader, and 4, Plummer. Block for a point. First of this set. Third of the match for Burlington, and they lead it 1-0. 5, Sydney Schroeder still on the serve for the Greyhounds. That serve on the way, handled by Wiley to Urach to Huff towards the back corner, dug by Schrader. Forearm set and a left-handed attack cross court, dug by Mertens. That was by Young. Urach comes to get it, Huff a free ball back to Burlington. A forearm pass to the setter who's going to the outside. Cross court off of Mertens and down on the Warriors side. That attack by 26, Mela Ertz gets her first kill, team first in the set. 7th of the match, Burlington off to a 2-0 lead here in the set number 2 with number 5, Sydney Schroeder, the senior outside hitter defensive specialist at 5'9". The next serve on the way from her. Sickles has it to Wiley. Over to Huff. She'll try to tip it. Creeps over the net. Kept alive by Burlington. Tried to clean up out of the middle. Dug by Mertens in the back. Pass to Urach and to Troutman. She'll hit a soft one over the block. Off of number 10 and down. Schrader couldn't get it. So the Warriors get the side out they were looking for. First kill of the set. 6th of the match. Troutman gets her second. It's 2-1 Burlington. Urach on the serve. Sophia sends it on the way. Good serve to the right side. The libero has it to the center. A forearm set to the outside. Attack towards the back. Mertens has it to Urach to Sickles. She'll go cross court. Dug by Young. Sent back to the Warriors. Wiley, Sickles, Troutman back to Burlington. 1 contact at 2 to the middle. Attack down the middle. The ball came into the court and they're going to play it over. As they should. Mertens was like she had a ball go right by her. Here comes another one as Pekin is warming up. Serving on the court next door. There's balls flying all over the place, so that stopped our rally. It's 2-1 Burlington, and Urach will serve again Sophia on the way to the libero. Overhead pass. Forearm set coming to the outside. Roll shot over the block. Dug by Urach in the back. Pass to Wiley. Huff sends a free ball. That's out in the back middle. Pass number 5, Schroeder. Error by the Warriors gives Burlington a 3-1 lead, and the libero number 9, Lily Newell, will serve for the Greyhounds. Towards the right corner of the service line, little jump serve on the way. Overhead pass from Sickles to Mertens, a forearm set. Back to Sickles, she'll tip it across with 2 hands. Burlington up to get it, 1 contact, then 2, and out of bounds. We'll give Sickles a kill. Her first, team second in the set, 7th in the match. Wells back in for Troutman. It wasn't your conventional one, but the tip acted as one nonetheless. 3-2 Burlington. Lexi Wiley, jump serve for the Warriors on the way. Overhead pass out of the back middle to the center, forearm set to the outside, tack down the line, dug by Urach. Her pass goes to Mertens, a forearm set to Huff, cross court, popped up in the air with 2 hands by the libero. Forearm set, back row, roll shot, and it goes out. Attack error by 5, Sydney Schroeder. So the Warriors draw even at 3 here in set 2. Down 1 set to none. Lost the first 21-17. Beat Keokuk 2 sets to 1 to start today. Lost to Durant 2 sets to none. Here comes Wiley's next serve. Forearm pass out of the back row. Overhead set to the middle. Tipped over the block, and Sickles and Urach couldn't get there. I believe number 2, Daphne Brown, got that one. Her second, team second in the set. 8th of the match, 4-3. Burlington up 1. Rascon will serve it from the middle to the right. Mertens, forearm pass, Urach. Overhead back set, Huff on the right side. Never made it over the net. They let it go, but yeah, I don't think it was blocked. Just came up short. Attack error. A little bit of mistiming today between Urach and Huff on some of those. Point Burlington 5-3. They lead it. Rascon. The next serve is on the way. Wiley has it middle back. Her forearm pass to Urach. Forearm set. Wells try to go into the block. Block. Wells keeps it alive. Urach sends it over on 2. Back row for Burlington. Sends it towards the front. Is set to the outside. On an attack off of Urach. Then Mertens. Then back to Sophia. Free ball coming to the back corner of Burlington. Good job by the Warriors to keep it alive. Here comes the set middle. Rolled over the block and down. Wiley couldn't come up to get it. That's number 2, Daphne Brown, getting her 3rd kill. 3rd as a team in this second set. 9th of the match for the Greyhounds. They lead it 6-3. Rascon on the serve towards Mertens. A forearm pass kept alive by Sickles. Wells sends a free one with the forearms over to Burlington. 1 contact and 2, quick set middle. Tack towards the back, dug by Mertens to Wells to Huff. She'll tip towards the back. Forearm pass out of the back row to the center, all the way across, outside hitter tip over Sickles and down. 26. Mayla Ertz got that one. Her 2nd kill, 4th for the Burlington in this set. 11th of the match, and it's 7-3 Greyhounds. They've got a lot of height to deal with. All the players about the same. That serve lands in front of Mertens for an ace by number 23, Rascon. Her 2nd. First of this set for Burlington, 4th of the match, 8-3. Greyhounds with a 5-point lead. Next serve by Rascon on the way. Mertens, forearm pass. Urach, forearm set to the outside. Wells down the line, puts it away. Right pass, number 27, Sophia Young. Side out. Warriors. Nice job by Daphne Wells. That kill, the 3rd of the set, 8th of the match for the team. Wells gets her 2nd. It's 8-4. Huff on the serve. Good little serve by Ashlyn. Forearm pass, a one-handed set to the middle. Left-handed attack, dug by Huff out of the back middle. Her pass to Urach to Mertens. Pushed over the block with 2 hands. Rascon to the libero. Forearm set. Free ball with 2 hands out of the back to Urach. Her forearm pass goes to Sickles. She'll tip it across with the left hand, and off a couple contacts, it falls to the floor. Kill Warriors. Their 4th of the set, 9th of the match. Sickles gets, where's she at on my sheet? Her 2nd. 8-5. Warriors within 3. Ashlyn Huff. That one comes up a little short. Well, you needed that run there to continue. Service there, 1st of this second set, 4th of the match for Van Buren County. Free point Burlington, it's 9-5. Greyhounds with the lead. And Ertz on the serve. Sickles, overhead pass. Urach, forearm set to the middle. Wells will tip it across with 2. 1 contact and 2 to the center. Back row attack towards Wiley in the back left. She's got it to Urach, played by Burlington. 1 contact and 2. Rascon back into play. A forearm free ball from the libero. Urach sends it right back to him on 1 contact. Forearm pass out of the back for Burlington. Back set. Right side, left-handed attack. Cross court. Dug by Yurok to Wiley to Mertens into the block, kept alive by Wells. Mertens a forearm set again to Yurok, a forearm set to Mertens. She hit it into the block and down. 27-2. That's Young and Brown there. Block for a point. They're fourth. Second of the set, fourth of the match. Burlington's doubled up Van Buren County 10-5. 26 Ertz still on the serve. Next one on the way, comes up short. Service error, first of the set, fifth of the match for Burlington. 10-6, free point Van Buren County. Maybe that'll start a run. Sickles is going to be on the serve. Teagan towards the back right corner, sends a serve on the way. Forearm pass out of the back row to the setter. She's going to set middle. And that one down the middle and to the right of Lexi Wiley, who ricocheted off her, couldn't control it. Number 2, Daphne Brown on the put-away, her fourth, team fifth of the set, 11th of the match. Burlington up 5-11-6, and Brown will serve. Right-handed server towards the right corner of the service line, serve on the way, off the tape, Huff has it. Forearm pass to Mertens, overhead to Yurok, forearm free ball to the back row. Quick set middle, tipped to the right, Sickles has it. Her pass to Yurok, then Mertens, and she's having trouble with the block of Burlington. 27 Young and Plummer at 4. Marley's got to figure out something else to do with that block because they're in her face every time. She's got to either tip it higher, tip it at a sharper angle. It's 12-6. Burlington next serve, handled by Sickles to Wiley. Forearm pass, Mertens a forearm free ball back to Burlington. Forearm pass out of the back to the setter, and that attack comes on the right side of the antenna. Wow, I don't think it tipped it. Yurok will try to put it away out of the middle off one contact and two by Burlington, and a free ball back to the Warriors. And I think they said it was on the wrong side of the antenna. Coach Sayer not happy with the decision. Burlington cross-court attack that Burlington can't handle, and that one put away by Marley Mertens. She did a better job that time. Give her first, that's the fifth. As a team 10th of the match, and I think everybody thought that was on the wrong side of the antenna coming across, but Warriors got the point anyway. It's 12-7, and Wells' serve goes into the net. Service error, second of the set, fifth of the match. Free point to Burlington. Subs happening. Rascon out. Plummer, or no, let's see, 5 Shorter back in, or maybe number 1 into the match as well. Josie Newell for Burlington. She's going to serve. Newell serve on the way. Wiley has it. A forearm pass to Yurok. Overhead back set to the right side. Mertens will tip. Saved by Burlington. Kept alive. Tipped across to Wiley. Yurok, middle, Troutman. Blocked. Kept alive by Troutman. Mertens will try to put it away towards the back right corner and in. Good job there by Marley. She's doing a better job the last 2 times. Her second kill. 6th as a team. 11th of the match. 13-8. Burlington still up by 5, and Mertens will serve. Newell's out, and 27 Young back in. Marley serve, clips the tape, handled by the back row. To the center dump off the block of Huff. And number 10, Lauren Schrader, will get a kill. Her first, team 6, 12th of the match. Burlington up 6, 14-8. And they have the serve. Number 5, Sydney Schroeder, the senior outside hitter defensive specialist at 5'9", is going to put it in play. A little bit right of center, jump serve on the way. Sickles, overhead pass, Wiley, a forearm set, overpass, cleaned up by Burlington, and error by the Warriors. Number 10 and number 4 there were there to clean it up. Lauren Schrader and Plummer. A little bit of an overpass, miscommunication. Point Burlington 15-8, they're up 7. And Schroeder, the next serve. Wiley, forearm pass out of the back row to Yurok. Overhead set to the outside, Huff, she'll tip it over, handled by Burlington. Here's a set to the outside, tipped across, Sickles is there. Her pass to Yurok, then to Troutman, blocked by number 4, Plummer. Blocked for a point. Their third of this set, 5th of the match. Point Greyhound, 16-8. They've doubled up Van Buren County. Burlington leads it 21-17. Or they won the first set, 21-17. They lead this one 16-8. Shorter the next serve on the way. Sickles has it, overpass goes to the net, and it was lifted by Troutman, and she knew it. That'll be another point for Burlington. Warriors got a big comeback if they want to send this one to a decisive third and try to go to the semifinals. That serve handled by the back row, pass to Yurok, and then Huff. A roll shot towards the back, and it looks like the height has just started to bother Van Buren County. Set middle and put away down the middle by number 4, Plummer. She'll get her third kill. Team 7th of the set, 13th of the match. It's 18-8. Burlington up 10. Number 11 into the match. Lillian Menon for number 4, Plummer. Number 5, Schroeder still on the serve. Burlington 3 points away. That handled by Sickles in the back row. Forehand pass to Urak. Going to Huff off the block. Popped up in the air with 2 hands by the back row to the setter. Back row attack by Schroeder. Cross court and in between Mertens and Sickles. Number 5, Sydney Schroeder. Her 3rd kill, team 8th. 14th of the match. Chaplin in for Mertens in the back right. 19-8. Burlington 2 points away from the set and the match. And 5 Schroeder still on her service run. Serve on the way. Wiley, a forehand pass. That goes to Urak. She's going to go try Huff on the outside through the block. Off of Plummer, and that one going to go over into the crowd. No, sent back into play, and a free ball coming back to the Warriors. Wiley, overhead pass to Urak, and overhead back set. Sickles and Troutman were indecisive on who should get it. It falls to the floor. That's an error on the Warriors, and it's 20-8. Set point, match point. We have arrived at it. And Schroeder, boy, a nice service run for her. I hate to see if she could end it, but man, that's what she's trying to do. Wiley to Urak to Huff, off the block. Schroeder keeps it alive with one hand. The libero, forearm pass, and a roll shot lefty to free ball to Sickles. Overpass, and number 11 couldn't send it over the net. Trying to clean up, that's Lillian Menon trying to clean up the overpass. It's an error on Burlington Point Warriors. They finally stopped that long run. It's 20-9. We're down 11. Urak. Serve on the way. Forearm pass out of the back row to the setter. She's going to go to the outside on the attack, dug by Chaplin. Her pass to Urak, going to go to Huff. Cross court, dug by the libero for Burlington. Tipped across to the back corner on 2, and nobody could get to it. Chaplin the closest. 26, Ertz gets her 3rd kill, team 9th of the set, 15th of the match, 21-9. And Burlington wins that 2nd set. And the match 2-0. Warriors played them in a pretty close first set. We'll talk about this match, do a little bit of set recap, match recap. When we come back, this will take us to the post-game show. I don't believe we're going to advance out of pool play today, going 1 and 2 on the day. But we'll talk about all of that when we come back. This will take us to the post-game show of the Central Lee Volleyball Invite from Central Lee High School here in Donaldson, Iowa. Post-game show brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. Now to serve you with a monument sales and Irish Ridge cremation. CranstonFamilyFuneralHome.com. We'll take, let's do a 3-minute break. That'll give me a chance to glance over these statistics and get everything in order so we can do a good post-game show for you. Back with you in 3 minutes. You are tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Van Buren County Superintendent Jeremy Hissam, and we are so excited about the upcoming school year. All of us here at Van Buren County can't wait to see all the wonderful things our students accomplish this year. From academic accolades to the gridiron, we are blessed to have you choose Van Buren County in educating your children. Our team has made several improvements throughout the district, and we can't wait for you to see them. New graphics, new flooring, and new Twig science curriculum, just to name a few. We also want to take this time to welcome any new staff and new students to our district. Here in Van Buren County, we have one goal: be a great school for all kids. Warrior Pride, countywide.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
At Van Buren County Hospital, we're proud to support the Van Buren County Warriors on the field, on the stage, and in the classroom. Whether you're crossing the finish line, acing a test, or painting a masterpiece, we're cheering you on every step of the way. And when you need us, we're here with compassionate care, expert providers, and a wide range of services for the whole family. Van Buren County Hospital. Quality care close to home.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Hi, this is Amanda Manning Morris. Farmers and ranchers, we know your work is the backbone of our community. At First Iowa State Bank of Keosauqua, we're proud to offer ag lending solutions tailored to your needs. Whether it's land, equipment, or operational expenses, we've got the tools to help your operation grow. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and local experts who understand agriculture, we're here to support you every step of the way. Partner with a bank that knows the land and stands by its people. First Iowa State Bank, your ag lending partner. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back again from the Central Lee Volleyball Invitational here at Central Lee High School, Donaldson, Iowa. I believe the Warriors' play for the day is over, going 1-2 in pool play. We'll do a set and match recap here of the third match of the day, brought to you by Dowd's Quick Stop of Dowd's for gas and all the convenience. Daily food specials, they have the set and match recaps throughout the course of this volleyball season. In that second set against Burlington, 2 service errors for Van Buren County, 1 for the Greyhounds. The Warriors without an ace, Burlington had 1. Warriors with 6 kills, Burlington had 9. 3 blocks for a point for Burlington, none for Van Buren County. In that second set, Burlington wins it 21-9. As far as the match goes, Burlington wins it 2 sets to none, 21-17 and 21-9. Service errors 5 for the Warriors in that in the match, and also 5 for Burlington. Burlington had 4 aces, the Warriors with 1. I had Van Buren County with 11 kills, Burlington had 15. And 5 blocks for a point. Some of that height tough to deal with from the Greyhounds. Warriors with 1 block for a point. Let's take a look at some individual stats very roughly. For Burlington, it was spread out. All their players, they got some good height across the board. 5'9", 5'8", 6'2", 5'9", 5'9", 5'11". So tough to deal with for a school. Daphne Brown, 4 kills. Gemma Plummer with 3, Sydney Schroeder with 3, Lauren Schrader with 1, Mayla Ertz with 3, Sophia Young with 1. Rascon had 2 aces, so did Sydney Schroeder for Burlington. For the Warriors, Ashlyn Huff had 3 putaways, Marley Mertens with a couple. Daphne Wells, 1 ace, 2 kills. Sickles had a couple putaways, so did Troutman for Van Buren County. So the last match in pool play is going to be Durant versus Keokuk. And that one in the warm-up stage right now. Pekin and West Burlington, I think, wrapping up pool play in Pool A. I think Keokuk would have to beat Durant for 3 teams to go 1-2. But I don't see any way the Warriors are going to advance out of pool play. I see some Van Buren County fans leaving, and the team has exited the gym as well. So I don't think we're going to advance. We have to go to some tiebreaker scenario if Keokuk were to beat Durant. Sets 1 or point differential or something like that. Burlington 3-0 in our pool on the day. I think Mid Prairie as well, 3-0 on the other side. So they will advance. I don't know if it's going to be Central Lee or West Burlington or Durant or Keokuk. We'll have to wait and see. But I believe our volleyball action for the day is probably over. Let's do a little bit of a recap on the day for you. The Warriors started out the day with a win against Keokuk by a 2-1 score. Warriors won the first, 21-12, lost the second, 21-19, came back and won the third, 15-8. So a nice job there. Ashlyn Huff was the player of the match. She had an ace and 13 kills in that first match against Keokuk. Then we lost the next match, 2-0 to Durant, 21-14 and 22-20. For the Warriors, player of the match there, I'll give it to Daphne Wells with 5 putaways. I didn't pick one before, but we went back-to-back, so I didn't really have time to. Player of the matches today brought to you by Milo and his team at Wells Hometown Drug. And Bloomfield and Keosauqua asked them about free delivery or curbside pickup options. Turning point on the day for me was that second set against Durant. The Warriors had lost the first set 21-14. Had an 18-15 lead in the second set, and were looking to push it to a decisive third. And Durant came back on him after a timeout. Huff had a service error. And Durant able to squeak that second set out and take that match 2-0 by a 22-20 score in that second set. You know, if the Warriors win that second set and send it to a decisive third, you don't know which way that's going to go. And then you're sitting at 2-0 going into that match against Burlington. But that didn't happen. They lost to Durant. We're sitting at 1-1 into that match against Burlington, and they lost that one 2-0. 21-17 in a closely played first set. 3 or 4 points was the deficit most of the way. Then the second one a little bit more spread out. Lost that second set against Burlington by a score of 21-9. I'll give Yurok the player of the match for that match against Burlington. The Yurok there brought to you by Wells Hometown Drug. Haven't given one to Sophia yet. Most of the assists on the year for the Warriors, putting her hitters in a good position. She's always hustling, has to come a long way to get the set sometimes, so a good job there by her and all the girls as well today. So, like I said, we go 1-2 on the day, defeating Keokuk and then losing to Durant and Burlington. But a good day of volleyball here nonetheless for Van Buren County. We will take, let's take one last 1-minute break. And then I'll come back and wrap it up for you one final time. We'll go over the next broadcast and a few other things as we wrap things up here today from the Central Lee Volleyball Invitational, Central Lee High School in Donaldson, Iowa. Back with you in 60 seconds. You are tuned in to Warrior Volleyball right here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Are you thinking about or ready to build that home or shop or deck that you've been dreaming about? Come see us at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center in Dowd's, and we will transform your dreams into reality. By using our 3D computer-aided design system, you can see and walk through your dream project. After your project is designed, we can generate a detailed material list to see if it fits within your budget. Contact Mike or Josh at Dowd's Lumber and Home Center to get your project started today. 641-936-7115 or check us out at dowdslumber.com.
We're back with the Van Buren County Warriors on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
All right, we are back with you for a final time from the Central Lee Volleyball Invitational here at Central Lee High School in Donaldson, Iowa. Starting to wrap things up for you on the day. Hope you enjoyed our day of volleyball coverage. Even though it came up a little bit short, I don't believe the Warriors able to advance to the semifinals, going 1-2 on the day. But fun day nonetheless here on the Saturday of your Labor Day weekend from Central Lee High School. All right, we can get to our closing stuff now, and we'll go through the final scores with you one more time once we go through all of our stuff here as we try to shut this broadcast down. This is I guess the completion of the post-game show today, brought to you by Cranston Family Funeral Home in Fairfield and Keosauqua. And all of our players of the match today, Ashlyn Huff in the first one. I gave it to Daphne Wells in match number 2 against Durant. Sophia Yurok in the third match against Burlington. That first match against Keokuk, that was Huff. So those were all of our players of the game today, sponsored by Wells Hometown Drug. I'd like to thank the board operator, Mr. Kyle Smith, hanging with us back at the studio in Ottumwa, helping this thing run smoothly for everybody. Thanks, Kyle. And I'd like to thank all of our listeners and viewers if you chose to make this broadcast part of your Saturday morning and afternoon with some Van Buren County Warrior Volleyball. Hey, big thanks for tuning in. Couldn't do it without you. If you're listening on your way home to the postgame show, please drive safely. AJ and I, we will do the same. A couple of ways for you to tune in today. And no matter which way you choose, a big thank you. We're on the air at 92.7 KTWA. We're also streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Big thanks to all of our sponsors. I'm going to go through them with you one more time, as I always do here in the post-game show. I'll give you their in-game sponsorship as well. The Van Buren County Community School District, they got the pre-game show. Cranston Family Funeral Home has the post-game show. Dowd's Lumber and Home Center sponsors the first serve and coaches interviews throughout the year. Smithburg Automotive has the starting lineups. Dowd's Quick Stop has the set and match recaps. Pilot Grove Savings Bank, Warrior Aces. Van Buren County Hospital has the Warrior Kills. Wells Hometown Drug, players of the match. Grain Concrete Ready Mix has the Warrior Blocks at the net. First Iowa State Bank sponsors set 1, Roto-Rooter set 2, Slayton Polaris set 3, and as we get into conference play with sets 4 and 5, that'll be Tugboat Transportation and Wasco Hardware. If you are in the area, need some local business, please make sure you give these sponsors a chance. They're such an important part of why these matches can be heard and seen on 92.7 at KTWA and on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel throughout the course of this volleyball season. Make sure you give them a chance for some local business, as they're a huge part of why these matches can be brought to you. If you're not currently a sponsor of Warrior Sports and you would like to be, it interests you, got to get a hold of Margie, OttumwaRadio.com. Margie would be happy, more than happy, to set you up with an ads package that's to your liking. You can feel good about getting your business name some advertising, feel even better about sponsoring all the athletes at Van Buren County Warrior Sports. Once again, if you'd like to sponsor Warrior Sports, it's Margie at OttumwaRadio.com. Totals and finals, once again, from today's action. First match of the day, Warriors defeat Keokuk 2-1, 21-12, 19-21, and 15-8. Second match of the day against Durant, lose that one 2-0, 21-14, 22-20. Third match of the day against Burlington, lose that one 21-17 and 21-9. The turning point on the day to me was that second set against Durant. Warriors had a 3-point lead at 18-15. Couldn't close it out, lost it 22-20 in that match, 2-0. If you win that one, send it to a third set. You don't know which way it's going to go. Then you're up. If you can beat Durant, you're up. Your record on the day is 2-0, and then that match against Burlington is a lot less pressure on that one. As you know, you're going to advance out of pool play, but that's not the way it happened. But still, good job by the girls on this day. All right, our next broadcast for football this Friday night, September 5th. We're going to be at home in a game that was supposed to be at Columbus. Their field not ready for play, so we're going to play it at Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa. 6:30-ish pregame, 7 o'clock kick. That's our next broadcast for the football team, who took a loss last night here at Central Lee High School, 28-8 to the Hawks. Next broadcast for volleyball, it's going to be a week from today. AJ and I will be over in Burlington Notre Dame High School, 9 o'clock start. Have yet to see the specifics on that one. Maybe 9. We'll either start the day with a match at 9, or maybe like today we'll have the second match of the day in pool play and play at 10. So we will see. A little bit of bonus update right here. West Burlington over Pekin, 17-6 in their match in the first set, and Durant is beating Keokuk 10-4. So those are our next broadcasts for football and volleyball. So that's going to about do it here for us. On behalf of Mr. Kyle Smith, board operator back in the studio, my cameraman and on-site producer, Mr. AJ Rowe, my name is Shan Moquin, your play-by-play and radio voice of the Warriors. I'm back again for the sports seasons of the 2025-26 school year. We will all wish you a very pleasant rest of your Saturday, your Labor Day Saturday weekend afternoon, and say so long to you from Central Lee High School, the Central Lee Volleyball Invitational here in Donaldson, Iowa. Warriors go 1-2 on the day, defeating Keokuk 2-1, losing to Durant 2-0, and losing to Burlington 2-0. We'll talk to you next on Friday night for some Warrior football action from Van Buren County Community Junior Senior High School in Keosauqua, Iowa. The Warriors' second game of the year. They're going to play host to the Columbus Wildcats. Warriors will be looking for that first win on the year. Then on Saturday, that'll be the 6th of September. We'll be in Burlington, Notre Dame for a tournament there. That'll be the next Warrior volleyball action. So until then, you've been tuned in to Van Buren County Warrior Volleyball right here on the air, 92.7 KTWA, your home for today's hits and yesterday's favorites. We were also streaming today live on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. From Central Lee High School, the Central Lee Volleyball Invitational in Donaldson, Iowa, good afternoon, Warriors.